Yes, everyone is replaceable. In your office, in your business, everywhere you are replaceable except in your home. That's the point. When you are busy from Mondays to Fridays or Mondays to Sundays, every week, every month, every year, year to year, we don't have time for ourselves. We don't have time to look at our health. If anything should happen to us in our working place, let's take for instance here right now, even as whatever thing you do right now, if anything happens to you in that your office or in that your business or in that company where you are working, trust me, before the end of the day, you have been replaced instantly. But when you realize that no matter what you do, you shouldn't neglect your own health. Try to take a break. Try to take a break. I know sometimes maybe due to the, let's say, the nature of things for us, or how hard things can be or have been or is at the moment, we don't make our time to take breaks because we are trying, we are struggling to put food on the table. We are struggling to maybe find some balance with life, education, and then um, daily activities, work, and so on. But when we don't also, after all those things, when we don't go back and look at ourselves, we are gonna be losing. We are the ones that are gonna be lacking energy, lacking water, lacking the strength to continue the next day. And even like I know some people who take maybe something like a painkiller, something that is gonna help them to wake up very early again the next day. You cannot cheat nature. You can't. So instead of, trying and struggling to make the most or the best out of life, and at the end of the day or at the end of the year, you end up losing your own life. What you're gonna do is when you do what you can do for the day, take a break, take a good look at yourself, and then begin again the next day, taking it one day at a time. Sometimes one of the reasons why I see people who are rushing and struggling to make sure that they meet up with their daily targets is because they are comparing themselves with people who started before them, or they are comparing themselves with people who have connections. Because even with the job that you do, that you have stayed in for several years, praying for promotion, someone will come there within the space of 3 months and get promoted to even a higher level that you are praying to get to. Reason is not because they are doing it best more than you. Reason could be they have the connection that you don't have. Reason could be they have the financial capability to sort some things that you don't have. Reason could be they have lesser responsibility than you. You might be doing the same job, maybe with a family of probably 5 or 9 kids, and then this person is doing the same job, maybe without even being married. So when anything comes up, they can be able to, you know, wake up at midnight and get things done as fast as they could. But you can be able to get that done. So in this 10 minutes lesson, I'm not sure it's gonna be up to 10 minutes. Like I just said, you is about you, yourself, and you. If you understand it that way, things are gonna become easier for you. If you understand it that way, things are gonna become kind of lesser for you. Stop competing with anybody. There are some people who are doing the same job with you that they even have higher responsibilities than you, but they run away from their responsibilities. You see where I'm going now? There are some people who are doing the same job with you. They have families of probably maybe 10 or even 3 kids or maybe just 2 kids. But they ran away from that responsibility just for them to be able to focus and get this job done. So you got to see yourself that you are trying. You got to see yourself that you are doing your best. You got to see yourself that no matter whatever thing you see others try achieving more than you, understand it that you are doing your best as well. For the fact that people get the promotion before you, or you feel that you are more qualified, excuse me, or you feel that you are more qualified than this person who got this promotion, or than this person who just came in from nowhere and then began to want to be the ruler or the controller or the head of everybody. You are not better than anybody, and nobody is better than you. You are the best version of yourself. You are the best version of who you are. Like I said, do not, if you have that mindset at the back of your head every morning, afternoon, night, that you are replaceable in that job you do. When you have that mindset, you see, things will begin to fall into place for you. You are replaceable. A lot of people are fighting, writing letters, making calls, paying debt to make sure that they get to the point of the level where you are right now, of that same position that you are right now. But they're not getting it. They're not getting it. So when instead of you to, be feeling inferior, be feeling bad about yourself, just know that you are doing your best. And stop eating yourself up. Stop struggling and dragging yourself to make sure that you get things done. You are doing your best. You're a great person. You have a great personality. You're a great employee. There is nobody better than you in that job. But in your family, you are not replaceable. You are not replaceable in your family. That memory will always be there. If anything happens to you right now, let's say for instance you have kids. If anything happens to you and you leave those kids behind, you are not replaceable in their hearts. Maybe in the eyes of people, you might be replaced if it's a man that died and then the wife happened to maybe get married to another man. Physically, you've been replaced. But in the heart of those kids that you left behind, you can never, ever be replaced. Let's just have that mentality at the back of our heads while we are running our daily races, our daily activities, doing our daily jobs, helping people, mentoring students, taking care of anything or anybody that comes around us. You are replaceable, except in your family. Take good care of your health. Bye.